Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today, via tape delay from Beaner Field in Hutchinson, it's HARC Youth Baseball in the Major League Division. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you aboard for this evening's game. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and we will be back with the first pitch right after these messages.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave a roof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave?
Welcome to the South Union Township Sports Network, where we've started the first game of the night, the Dodgers against the Indians. Leading off for the Dodgers is Josh Johnson. He'll be followed by Connor Hebda and Sevi Vecchiola. Starting pitcher tonight for the Indians is Zane Klingen. The Indians' defense, let's set the defense for you. Zane Klingen on the mound. Catching is Braden Myers. Third base is Jaden Guess. Shortstop, Barrett Shuba. Playing second base is Cole Radcliffe. First baseman is Jack Johns. The outfield, left to right, is Gage Klingen. Center field is Aiden Ewing, and in right is Braden Grimm. Klingen loses the first batter, Josh Johnson. Walks him. Up now will be Connor Hebda. Connor, the starting pitcher tonight. He'll be followed by Sevi Vecchiola, then Tommy Recessi, Jacob Kalich, Braden Tankalevich, Caden Pegg, Josh Reed, Elliott Knight, and Peyton Wilson. There's a shot. Nice play by Johns at first base. Nearly turned the double play. Great shot. The lefty able to scoop that ball. Touch first base and almost doubled up Johnson at second. The tag just a little bit late, but beautiful play there by Jack Johns. So that puts Johnson at second in scoring position for Sevi Vecchiola. There's a pitch from Klingen. Ball just a little low. Jack Johns, the lefty. Great job on the field there for the Indians. Probably saved a run if that ball would have got down the right field line. Sebi Vecchiola with the cut. Klingon blows that fastball right by him. Top of the first inning. And there's Zane Klingon. Nice pitch, straight down the heart. Vecchiola just a little behind on that fastball. One out. Josh Johnson at second base. Here's a pitch from Klingon high and away. Johnson's going to make the third easily. So again, Johnson moves up a base. And the Dodgers have a runner in scoring position. Vecchiola looking to drive in a run here. Ball just a little high. We've got a full count. One out. The Dodgers and the Indians. And there's a pitch just low and away. And Vecchiola walks. So that is the second walk of the inning. And that brings up Tommy Recessi. Tommy, the starting shortstop today for the Dodgers. Men on first and third. One out. Vecchiola's going to take off and put himself in scoring position on a stolen base. So now, base hit here. Recessi would bring in two, I'm sure. Right down the heart of the plate. Nice pitch there by Klingon. Trying to get out of a jam here. Klingon gets a sign. And here's the pitch. Blows it right past him. Beautiful pitch. Down and away. Recessi unable to catch up with it. First strikeout of the day for Klingon. That's going to bring up Jacob Kalich, the first baseman. Ball on the outside corner. Again, strike. Klingon working the corners. Bringing some heat as well. The Dodgers coached by Jacob's dad. 2 strikes on Jake. 2 runners in scoring position. Strike 3 on the look. Beautiful pitch. Klingon able to get out of a jam after walking 2 batters. He's able to strand them, so no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base after a half an inning. It's the Dodgers nothing and the Indians coming to bat.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're ready to jump into the bottom half of the first inning. It's the Dodgers and the Indians in the HARC Major League Division. Leading off for the Indians is going to be Jack Johns, the first baseman. He made a stellar play in that first half of the first inning. So it's Jack Johns. He'll be followed by Barrett Schuba, Aiden Ewing, Braden Myers, Zane Klingon, Cole Radcliffe, Jaden Guess, Braden Grimm, and Gage Klingon. We'll set the defense here for the Dodgers. Around the horn, third baseman Caden Pegg, shortstop Tommy Recessi. Second base is Josh Johnson. First base, Jacob Kalich. Outfield, left to right, will be Peyton Wilson, Josh Reed in center, and Elliott Knight in right. The battery today for the Dodgers, Sevi Vecchiola behind the plate, and Connor Hebda getting the start today for the Dodgers. There's Jack Johns, the lefty. Good little hitter. Connor bringing some heat. On deck, Barrett Schuba, the shortstop. Here's Hebda's pitch. Fouled off. Nice cut there by Jack Johns. Johns, a first baseman. We saw him play here last year. He's a nice little ball player. Has some speed, good arm, good glove, and a good hitter as well. Here's the pitch from Connor Hebda. Right down the heart. There's a shot by Johns. Say it, and he delivers. Nice shot right through the gap between between short and third. And Jack Johns has himself a hit to start off this game off of Connor Hebda. That'll bring up Barrett Schuba. Schuba starting shortstop. He'll be followed by Aiden Ewing. There's the pitch from Hebda. Nice cut by Schuba. Johns at first. Kalich not holding him on the bag. Dodgers defense is set. There's a pitch from Hebda. Fouled off. It's going to be fouled out of play down the right field line. Schuba looking to advance a runner here. Jack Johns at first. Center fielder Aiden Ewing on deck. Here's the pitch. Just a little high. Just on the outside corner. Just missed. Nice looking pitch there by Connor Hebda. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off his bat. Schuba ducked trying to get out of the way, but forgot to drag the bat down with him and actually had a foul ball there trying to get out of the way. The count remains the same, 2-2. Hebda trying to get the first out here of the inning. Here's the pitch. Again fouled away. Back over the screen. Good at bat here by Barrett Schuba. Here's a pitch. Foul tipped. Still alive. Really good at bat by Schuba. Making Hebda throw a lot of pitches here in this at bat. And here's the pitch. Down and away. Good scoop there by Sevi Vecchiola behind the plate. Vecchiola, nice looking catcher. Here's Hebda's pitch. Took something off of that one. Schuba was a little bit ahead. Looks like he almost tried to throw kind of a change up there. Eased up a little bit on the 2-2 count, and Schuba quickly turned on it and hit it down the left field line to the dugout. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Again. Schuba, good at bat. Probably the sixth foul ball he's had here in this inning. And that's right. Coach John saying, guess what? He's getting Hebda's pitch count up, and that he is. There's a pitch just outside. He has worked the count full. Really good at bat by Barrett. Jack Johns at first, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the first inning. And ball gets away from Vecchiola. Schuba, fantastic at bat to work the walk. As we said, probably fouled off about 6 pitches there. That's going to bring up Aiden Ewing. Ewing, the center fielder here today for the Indians. On deck will be Braden Myers, the catcher. Here's Hebda, nobody out, 2 men on. Nice cut by Aiden Ewing. Just a little bit behind that fastball. Johns at first. Johns at second. Schuba at first. No outs, bottom first. Indians trying to get on the board first here. Pitch by Hebda, just a little bit down. Hebda working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. He hit him. Ewing able to kind of catch that ball with his arm before it hit him. Shook it off rather well, but that's going to load the bases for the Indians. So now all of a sudden, no outs, bases loaded. Cleanup hitter Braden Myers coming to bat. He'll be followed by pitcher Zane Klingon. Here's a big shot here for Braden to pick up a couple RBIs early in this HARC season. Good pitch there by Hebda, just a little bit inside. So Myers, Klingon, then Radcliffe, the second baseman. Due up. Here's the pitch from Hebda. Beautiful pitch. Caught the outside corner. Vecchiola looking the runners back. Important in this league, keep the ball in front of you. The kids are allowed to run at will. Having a good catcher is imperative in this league. Here's the pitch from Hebda. Blows it right by Myers. Beautiful pitch. Hebda just rearing back and throwing a little heat. Not going to mess around here. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Indians looking to get on the board. And strike three. Beautiful pitch right there. Caught Myers looking. Connor Hebda with his first strikeout of the night. That's going to bring up Zane Klingon. Klingon, the opposing pitcher. He'll be the fifth hitter in this inning for the Indians. Bases loaded. Now one out for the Indians. Here's the pitch from Hebda. Vecchiola able to corral that rather quickly, keeping the runners from advancing. Jack Johns at third. Barrett Schuba at second. Aiden Ewing at first. Zane Klingon at the plate. Zane trying to help his cause here, possibly driving a couple runs. Here's a pitch from Hebda, just a bit outside. Cole Radcliffe on deck. One out. Here's the pitch from Hebda. Hebda just a little bit high. 3-0 count now on Zane Klingon. Hebda no place to put him. Doesn't want to walk in a run here. Needs to bear down and throw a couple strikes. And he did. Beautiful pitch. Connor Hebda trying to get out of a jam. A little of it self-made. Jack Johns with the leadoff single. Barrett Schuba walked, and then Aiden Ewing was hit by a pitch. Beautiful pitch again. Zane Klingon now. Full count. Klingon had him up 3-0, but two quick strikes by Hebda. Trying to pick up a big second out here. Here's the payoff pitch. Another foul ball off the bat. We've seen that twice this inning. Kids trying to get out of the way and just they don't bring the bat down with them, and that was fouled off. So the count remains full, 3-2. Klingon thought he was going to get a base there, but it actually just hit his bat. So again, the payoff pitch. High and away. Klingon walks and actually gets himself an RBI as Jack Johns crosses the plate for the first run of the inning for the Indians. Bases remain loaded for Cole Radcliffe. Radcliffe, the second baseman for the Indians here today. There's a pitch. It's a strike. Hebda ahead of the count. 0-1. One out. Again, bases juiced. Indians now lead 1-0. Jaden Guest, third baseman, on deck. There's a pitch from Hebda. Shorted it a little. Almost picked off the runner, and it's going to go into left field and score a run. Play at third base. Nope. So Barrett Schuba will score the second run of the inning for the Indians. Throw by Vecchiola was there, just a little tough to handle by the third baseman. It's Caden Pegg. Results in a run, so men on second and third, 2-0. Still only one out to Cole Radcliffe. And here's Hebda. Down, just missed the strike zone there. Vecchiola tried to frame that pitch, but didn't get away with it. Ball was just a hair outside. Good looking pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Count now full on Cole Radcliffe. Jaden Guest to follow. Here's Hebda. There's a pitch down and away. So another walk will reload the bases. Third base is Aiden Ewing. Second base, Zane Klingen. And first base now is Cole Radcliffe. Coach Cayley's going to call timeout, try to come out here and settle down Connor Hebda a little bit. Hebda, as we said, has given up 1 run, 3 walks, and hit a batter here so far this inning. Just looking to find that groove. He's not missing by much, but just enough. He's been forced to throw a lot of pitches here this inning. So Jaden Guess now steps in. Guess, starting third baseman today for the Indians. He comes up with the bases loaded and still only 1 out. Ball down and away. Gets past Vecchiola, but the runners hold. Connor Hebda just looking to find that arm slot, throw a few strikes, and get out of this inning. And here's a pitch, high and in. So Hebda, again, no place to put anybody. Bases loaded, only 1 out. Here's the pitch, right down the heart of the plate. Good pitch there by Hebda. Here's Hebda, gets a sign. Rocks and deals. Another strike right down the heart of the plate. Jaden Guess now with a 2-2 count. And Hebda looking to pick up the second out of the inning. And here's the pitch. Gets Jaden Guess swinging. So that'll be the second out of the inning, second by the strikeout. But 2-0 right now. Indians on top of the Dodgers. And Braden Grimm coming to bat. Grimm, the right fielder today. There's the pitch. Hebda now getting in the groove, finding the strike zone. Braden Grimm with Gage Klingen on deck. There's a pitch. Just missed, down and away. Good looking pitch. Hebda, as we said, has not missed by much. He's been around the plate. Just missing that corner by a few inches. There's a pitch down and away. Runners with good leads, but can't go anywhere now. Hebda trying to strand 3 runners here. 2 runs across already for the Indians. They're looking to have a big inning here. Bottom of the first. There's a strike right down the heart. So Braden Grimm getting ready to drive in a couple runs, hopefully, for his team. Here's the pitch from Hebda. Ball. Yeah, got the call there, caught the outside corner. So catches Braden Grimm looking, but not after. The Indians able to score 2 runs on only 1 hit. No errors and 3 men left on base. So after 1 complete, it's the Indians 2. And welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. In the top of the second inning, it's the Indians 2, Dodgers nothing. Leading off for the Dodgers this inning is Braden Tankalevich. He'll be followed by Caden Pegg and Josh Reed in the 3 spot. Zane Klingen in for his second inning of work with a 2-0 lead. Could have been larger, but they actually stranded 3 runners on base at the end of that inning. So Tankalevich looking to get something started here for the Dodgers in the top of the second. Here's a pitch from Klingen. Looks like he threw like a little knuckleball there. Good looking pitch. Was fiddling with the grip in his glove. Got some good results on that pitch. Looks like he might be going back to it again. And he did. Just a little bit high, and it's going to walk him. So Tankalevich becomes the second base runner for the Dodgers. Josh Johnson had led off the game with a walk. I'm sorry, the third base runner Both Johnson and Vecchiola walked in that first inning, so now Tankalevich walks the lead off the second. And this is Caden Pegg. Ball gets behind the catcher. Tankalevich is going to make it to second base easily to set himself up in scoring position. Josh Reed on deck for the Dodgers. Here comes Klingon with a 2-0 lead. Pitch just a little bit outside. Nice job there by catcher Braden Myers. Got two good catchers in this game. Myers and Vecchiola both doing a nice job behind the plate for their respective teams. There's a nice cut there by Caden Pegg, just a little bit out front of that fastball. 2-1 count, nobody out. Tankalevich on second. Ball's going to get away from Myers, down in the dirt. Tankalevich able to get to third base, easily so. Again, another runner in scoring position. Dodgers stranded 2 in the first. Looking to cut this lead in half. 2-0 Indians over the Dodgers. And there's another walk. So Caden Pegg earns a walk. That's the 4th walk of the evening tonight for Klingon. And that'll put runners on first and third. Josh Reed at bat. Here's a pitch from Klingon. Went back to that knuckleball, just a little bit inside. Coach Kalich giving instructions to Caden Pegg, telling him to get ready to take off on a pass ball. There's another pitch outside. Runner holds at third, but Pegg able to get to second. So again, 2 runners in scoring position for the Dodgers. They had the same situation in the first inning and stranded 2. Here now, Tankalevich now in the dead man zone. He's going to run back to third. Luckily, didn't get caught in a rundown. Good job by Myers to run him back to the base where he came from. Tankalevich thought about taking off, and once he got halfway, realized he was not going to make it. Tried to retreat, and Myers thought better of it than to throw the ball down to third. So still runners at second and third. Nobody out. Here's a pitch to Reed. Now at 3-1 count. Flirting again with loading the bases. Strike 2. Good pitch there. Elliott Knight on deck for the Dodgers. Reed eyes it up, full count. Right down the heart. Able to get him. That's the 3rd strikeout of the night for Zane Klingon. That's going to bring up Elliott Knight. Here's a pitch from Klingon. He's just rearing back and just firing some giddy up here right now. Walked 2 batters and said he's had enough. He's going to throw strikes, and he is. He's bringing the heat right now. Looks like he might be going to that off-speed pitch again, and he did. But got Knight to chase. So Klingon trying to get out of this inning and strand a couple more runners again for the Dodgers. Just missed that pitch. Just on the outside. Klingon infield playing in a little bit for the Indians. There's a strike. Now he's going to call that ball outside. Klingon looking to the dugout. I think he thought that was a strike as well. But the umpire didn't see it that way, and he's got a much better view than we do. Now the count is full. Klingon with the open base at first. Tankalevich on third, Pegg on second. Full count. And the payoff pitch from Klingon high. So Elliott Knight earns the walk. That's going to bring up Peyton Wilson. Bases loaded. Only 1 out. Dodgers trailing 2-0. Trying to cut into this lead. Corners are up. Jack Johns in at first. As well as Jaden Guess at third. Schuba at short. Second baseman Cole Radcliffe. Infield's ready. Here's Klingon. Just missed again on the outside. 2-0 count. Want to make him earn it here. Josh Johnson, leadoff hitter on deck. Strike right down the middle. Klingon comes back. 2-1 count. He's thrown a lot of pitches this inning. We saw Connor Hebda put in a lot of work in that first inning as well for the Dodgers. Ball gets away from Myers, but he's able to corral it before the runners try to make an advance. Shuba coming in to try to get that deflection as well off of the backstop. Not sure where it's going to bounce off of there. Here's the pitch from Klingon. Full count now on Peyton Wilson. Josh Johnson to follow. Full count, bases loaded. Here's Klingon with the payoff. Down and away. So Peyton Wilson's going to get an RBI. Tankalevich coming in to score for the Dodgers. We're going to have a timeout. Coach John's going to go out, talk to his pitcher. Realizes that he's just missing the strike zone, not by much. But bases again loaded, only one out. Wilson at first, Knight at second. Caden Pegg on third, and Tankalevich scoring the first run of the night for the Indians. Cuts the lead to 1, 2-1. Indians over the Dodgers. Klingon just a little bit high on that pitch as well. Josh Johnson walked his first time up. Here's a pitch to Johnson. Again, a little high. 2-0. Klingon looking for his fourth strikeout of the night. Trying to get the second out here. Again, bases loaded for the Dodgers. There's a pitch. Runners thought better of it, especially with a 3-0 count at this point in time. Johnson. As we mentioned, he walked his first time. He's looking to get back on again via the walk. Here's the pitch. Ball down and away. That's going to be ball 4. That's going to bring in another run. So Josh Johnson with the RBI walk. I think we're going to have a pitching change. And we are. Coming in will be outfielder Aiden Ewing. Ewing coming in relief. So while he takes these warm-ups, we'll take a break. We've got a tie game, top of the second inning. The Dodgers and the Indians locked at 2, and we'll be right back after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Esophageal reflux affects 20% of Americans and can lead to heartburn, regurgitation, chest pain, and difficulty swallowing. Reflux is caused by stomach contents passing a faulty valve and entering the esophagus. Ulcers and precancerous tissue can then form. Offer the latest testing and treatment for reflux disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the top of the second inning. Ball game knotted up at 2 between the Dodgers and the Indians. Bases loaded, only one out. And the pitching change now is Aiden Ewing, and there's a shot up the middle to Connor Hebda. Almost a force out at second base. Nice play out there by Zane Klingon, who went out to center field and replaced Ewing. So Connor Hebda with the RBI single. Bases still loaded, and that's going to bring up catcher Sevi Vecchiola. So give Hebda an RBI on that single. There's a pitch to Sevi, just a little high. Aiden Ewing on the mound. Vecchiola walked his first time up. He'll be followed by Tommy Recessi. Here's the pitch from Ewing. Vecchiola drives it deep, and right off the base of the fence. He thought it was gone. Connor Hebda at first base wasn't sure what was going to happen. Actually thought the guy was going to catch it. He kind of went halfway. Probably should have taken off, but as it turns out, Vecchiola with a 2-run single, second hit of the row. So now all of a sudden, the Dodgers put 4 quick runs on the board here in this second inning. And that's going to bring up Recessi. Still only 1 out. There's a shot to second base. Nice play there by Radcliffe. He didn't have to tag him, but he did to make sure. Probably could have turned the double play, but got the force out on Vecchiola. So Recessi will hit into a fielder's choice, and Vecchiola will be forced out 4 unassisted, which brings in the second out, but also puts Connor Hebda in scoring position at third. Recessi now at first. We're going to have a little conversation on the mound. Jacob Kalich coming up. Kalich 0 for 1 here tonight. So 2 quick hits, 4 quick runs. Take it back, make it 5 runs. Josh Johnson also scored on that single. Kalich foul tipped it. Runners will have to go back. So 5-0 here. I'm sorry, 5-2. Dodgers over the Indians. Here comes Kalich. Brandon Takalevich on deck. He led off this inning. Here comes Hebda, going to try to score. He's going to be dead meat. Great play there by Braden Myers. Myers able to corral that ball after bouncing off of the backstop and able to beat Connor Hebda to the plate. So on the tag out, it'll go 2 unassisted, and Hebda will be retired, but not before the Dodgers score 5 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. So after an inning and a half, it's the Dodgers 5 and the Indians 2, and we'll be right back after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the second inning. And there's Gage Klingon with the shot right past the third baseman. Beautiful shot there by Gage Klingon on the first pitch of the second inning from Connor Hebda. And that was a bullet. Third baseman Caden Pegg didn't even have a chance to get his glove up. Great job by Klingon. So he starts the inning off with a single for the Indians. And that'll bring up leadoff hitter Jack Johns. Johns with a single his first time up. Scored the first run for the Indians. Dodgers able to come back. They were down 2-0, able to put up 5 runs in that second inning. There's a foul by Johns. Trade winds blowing off Lake Hutchie here. Jerry, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Dust kicking up a little bit. We're hoping the rain stays away. Connor Hebda threw a lot of pitches in that first inning, but comes out for the second, gives up a hit on the first pitch to Klingon. There's Jack Johns again with a foul. Johns a tough little player for the Indians. I like his game. On deck, Barrett Shuba. Here's a pitch from Hebda. High and outside. Klingen at first. Nobody out. We're in the bottom of the second inning. The Dodgers and the Indians. People are going to step back a little bit. The dust kicking up a little bit. Dry conditions. You can probably hear the wind through the microphone. There's a pitch from Hebda just outside. We're perched on top of the first base dugout. Good vantage point, but obviously out in the elements. And there's a walk. So Johns able to work a walk. That'll send Gage Klingen to second base. Bring up Barrett Schuba. Coach Kalich's going to come out and talk to Hebda. Try to get him to find the groove. No, they're going to make a switch. By the looks of things, looks like Hebda is going to go to short. Recessi going to come into pitch, and I hope I'm saying his name right, and if not, I do apologize. Didn't get the pronunciation before the game. So Tommy Recessi coming in relief of Connor Hebda. Hebda goes 1+ inning. 2 runners out there are his responsibility. So we can't close the book on him yet.
Hey, 2. Same thing as last time. Keep battling. Let's get you one.
So we're in the top of the second. The Indians trailing the Dodgers 5-2. Pitching change, Barrett Schuba coming up. On deck will be Aiden Ewing. Now the pitcher for the Indians. He came in relief of Zane Klingen in that second inning. Getting a few drops of rain here. Hopefully it's just going to blow over and we'll be fine. It's going to scatter the crowds. Yeah, I may have to move it undercover myself. There's a shot by Schuba. No, I don't need. I'm okay. Schuba drove that ball a long way down the left field line. Coach telling him if he'd have straightened it out, it probably would have been gone. And that's got a potential there. He's hitting that ball a long way, and it is gone. Barrett Schuba with a 3-run shot. Took it straight away, center field. So Barrett Schuba actually made the water, too. And that was a bomb. And he listened to his coach on that one. So he greets Recessi with a home run. And a 3-run homer at that. Ties this game up at 5. And that's going to bring up Aiden Ewing. And Ewing quite thankful for that, because he's now going to be the pitcher of record. Yeah. So all of a sudden now we've got a tie game on a bomb by Barrett Schuba. Congratulations to him. Beautiful hit. Able to take that ball to straightaway center field. Center fielder just turned and looked. So now here comes Aiden Ewing. Still nobody out. We're in the bottom of the second inning. The Indians and the Dodgers knotted up at 5. Here's the pitch. Ball just a little bit high to Ewing. Braden Myers, a catcher, on deck. Not so sure. I think Coach Johns might be happier than Barrett Schuba was about that home run. He can't quit smiling. Here's a dribbler down the line. It's going to stay fair. And it does. Caden Pegg picks it up, but really had no choice. Had to pick it up. It could not throw him out. So Ewing gets credited with an infield single. And he'll be at first. That brings up Braden Myers with Zane Klingen to follow. There's a cut by by Myers. And he was on top of that one as well. So Barrett Shuba with a 3-run homer to tie this game up. Myers taking a cut on that pitch that was up. Looked good around his eyes, but pretty tough to get on top of that pitch. So now the count 0-2. Ball down. Ewing thought about running, but nice stop there by Vecchiola, hold the runner. So that was the 3rd hit of the night for the Indians. Myers going to get down on strikes. It brings up Zane Klingon. Klingon walked his first time up. So we've got a good one here. 5-5, bottom 2. Sessy's pitch. Strike to Klingon. Cole Radcliffe on deck. Ball down in the dirt, gets away from Vecchiola. So Ewing's going to try to go to 3. Kadich makes the throw. It's going to get away from him, but he's going to stay at 3rd. So good hustle there by Ewing. Goes to 3rd on the pass. Ball never stopped running. Good effort. So here comes Zane Klingon. Got a chance to put his Indians back on top by 1 with a base hit. Ball just down and away. Still only 1 out in this inning. Sessi getting the sign, getting the signal. Here's the pitch. Klingon with the shot, and it's going to fall in. Does it get past the right fielder? And it does. Went all the way to the fence, so Klingon, he's going to leg it out for a triple easily. I think he's going to stay at 3rd with a stand-up triple. But more importantly, that's going to bring home Aiden Ewing easily to score. And the Indians jump out now to a 6-5 lead. Klingon with an RBI triple. That's his 2nd RBI of the night. Actually had an RBI on the walk here in the 1st inning with the bases loaded. So Cole Radcliffe at the plate now. Radcliffe, he walked his first time up. So this inning's proven fruitful for the Indians. 4 big runs. 3 of them coming the way of the home run by Barrett Shuba. And Radcliffe looking to get another run in. He does. Shoots it in the gap between 1st and 2nd. And he's going to get an RBI. Is he going to stretch it to 2? He will. The ball comes in. So great hustle there by Cole Radcliffe. So Radcliffe with the single. He's going to grab another RBI. So now all of a sudden, score is 7-5. As Zane Klingon scores easily from 1st on the hit. Still only 1 out. At bat now, Jaden Guess. Guess 0 for 1 on the night. 5 big runs across for the Dodgers this inning. And the skies are starting to clear up a little bit. Maybe the rain's over. Radcliffe at 2nd. There's a shot right back to the pitcher. Nice play by Recessi. Going to throw it to 1st. Going to go to 3rd. Yes. Radcliffe going to advance to 3rd on the ground out, but beautiful play by Recessi to field his position. And he's going to retire Jaden Guess. 1-3. That's going to be the 2nd out of the, I'm sorry, yeah, the 2nd out of the inning, I'm sorry. That's going to bring up Braden Grimm. Grimm, the 9th batter in this inning for the Indians. Gage Klingon to follow. He was on deck. He led off this inning with a sharp single. And here's the pitch to Braden Grimm. Grimm with a good cut. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch to Grimm. Got him swinging. So that'll end this 2nd inning, but not before Indians put 5 big runs across the board. 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So after 2 complete, it's the Indians 7 and the Dodgers 5, and we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network after these messages.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. The Dodgers trail the Indians 7-5. Jacob Kalich at the plate. Kalich was batting in the last inning whenever Connor Hebda tried to steal home and was tagged out by the catcher. There's a cut by Kalich, fouls it back. So it's Kalich, Tankalevich, and Caden Pegg coming up to face Aiden Ewing. Ewing came in the 2nd inning in relief of Zane Klingon and now becomes the pitcher of record. We've got a slugfest. 2 teams, good hitting teams. There's Kalich taking the pitch down and low. Tankalevich to follow. He walked and scored in that 2nd inning. Here's Ewing's pitch. Just a little high. Jacob Kalich, tonight's starting first baseman for the Dodgers. 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch from Ewing. There's a shot up the short. Nice play and nice turn right there. Barrett Shuba makes a beautiful play and a beautiful throw over to Jack Johns. And Jacob Kalich retired 6-3 to start this 3rd inning. Shuba still can't stop smiling after that long 3-run homer in that bottom of the 2nd inning, straight away center field. He jumped on that pitch. And here's Tankalevich. Tankalevich walked his first time up and scored the first run of the game for the Dodgers. Caden Pegg to follow. So 1 out. Ewing rocks and deals. Down low. Myers, nice snatch there as the ball ricochets off the backstop. Tankalevich set, and here's the pitch from Ewing. Ball high. We've had our share of walks in this game. Tankalevich now with a 3-0 count. As we said, he walked in the 2nd inning in his first at bat. And he's going to walk again. So Tankalevich gets to first. Now Caden Pegg, he walked his first time at bat as well. Josh Reed to follow. There's a pitch by Ewing, just a little high. Ewing just shaking his head. He needs to concentrate a little bit. Not missing by much. Deals from the stretch. And here's the pitch. Nice pitch. Comes back. Ball gets away from the catcher. Tankalevich going to make it down to second. Another runner in scoring position for the Dodgers. Dodgers scored no runs in the first, 5 runs in that big 2nd inning. They're looking to tack on a few more. Trailing now 7-5. Ewing misses just a little bit high. Here's the pitch to Caden Pegg. Ball just a bit high. Tankalevich thought about taking off from second, but as we mentioned, Myers, pretty good arm back there at catcher. Tankalevich thought better about it. We saw him do that in the first inning, go halfway down the third baseline, and then retreat. Here's the pitch to Pegg, 3-1, 3-2. So Ewing trying to bounce back here. Behind 3-1. There's one down. Runner in scoring position on second base. Josh Reed to follow. Here's the pitch from Ewing. Pegg going to chase it, and Tankalevich going to get to third on the strikeout. So now 2 away. That's going to bring up center fielder Josh Reed. Reed 0 for 1 here today. He's looking to bring home Tankalevich with the 6th run for the Dodgers. Pitch by Ewing. Just a little high. We're in the top of the third. 7-5. Indians leading the Dodgers. Both teams scoring 5 runs in that second inning. There's the pitch to Ewing. Just a bit outside Myers. Corrals it quickly and holds Tankalevich at third. Elliott Knight on deck for the Dodgers. Should Reed be able to extend this inning? Here's Ewing. Sets and deals. Pitch right down the heart of the plate. Took a little bit off of that one, but able to get the strike. So 2-1 count now to Josh Reed. Tankalevich at third. Ewing comes set. There's the pitch. Again, looks like he took a little bit off of that, but able to get over the plate. So 2-2 count now to Josh Reed. Two down. Ewing in his second inning of work. Ball just a bit high. Zane Klingon was the starter for the Indians, and Aiden Ewing relieved him in the second. Now Ewing trying to pick out the third out here. Here's the pitch, down and away. Ball 4. So Reed will be on first. That's going to bring up Elliott Knight. Knight walked his first time up and scored a run. So now 2 outs, runners on first and third. Tankalevich at third. Josh Reed at first. And here's Elliott Knight. And there's a pitch, nice cut by Knight. Just a little bit ahead. There's a strike. And interestingly enough, Josh Reed thought it was a foul ball, had second base stolen, but came back to first thinking it was a foul ball. So runners still on first and third. Would not surprise me to see Reed go on this pitch. Here's a pitch tonight. Just a little bit in. And Reed steals second base for the second time in this inning. Now runners at second and third for Elliott Knight. Peyton Wilson to follow. Here's the pitch. Down. Tankalevich thought about it, but might have thought better. Myers on that ball pretty quickly. We've seen Connor Hebda try to steal home. Myers was able to corral the ball quickly and tag him out easily. And I'm sure Tankalevich recorded that as he was in the dugout watching. So here's the pitch tonight. Ball up and in. 3-1 count. 2 outs. Runners in scoring position again for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch from Ewing. Strike. Caught the outside corner. Now the full count. Men on second and third. 2 outs. We're in the top of the third inning. Got a 7-5 game. Indians leading the Dodgers. And here's the payoff pitch. Down and away. So it's going to be another walk. So Elliott Knight makes it to first base. And now we've got bases loaded. 2 outs. And that brings up Peyton Wilson. Wilson also walked his first time up. Top of the order, Josh Johnson waiting on deck for the Dodgers. Here's Ewing. Ball just missed. Bases loaded, 2 down. Ewing trying to hold this 2-run lead for the Indians. Here's the pitch from Aiden. Right down the heart. Center cut. Peyton Wilson. As we mentioned, he walked first time up and scored. Looking to drive in a couple runs here for his Dodger team. There's the pitch, just a little inside. Runners will hold. Ball did not get away too far from Myers. So Ewing taking his time, composing his thoughts. Looks in for the sign. Comes set. Rocks and deals. Ball high. 2-1. Bases loaded. Ewing, no place to put him. 3 balls, 1 strike. I'm sorry. I thought it was 2-1. 3-1 on Peyton Wilson. Wilson looking to either single or earn another walk. And he's going to walk again and get another RBI. So Peyton Wilson with the RBI walk, and that'll bring home Braden Tankalevich with the 6th run for the Dodgers. Now makes the score 7-6. 7-6, I'm sorry. Here's Josh Johnson. Josh walked both times. He has an RBI to his credit as well tonight. As we said, Peyton Wilson with his 2nd RBI in that at bat. Here's a pitch to Johnson. Nice cut. Ewing gets ahead. Base is still full of Dodgers. Josh Reed at third. Elliott Knight at second. Peyton Wilson at first. And Josh Johnson at the plate. Here's a pitch to Johnson, just a bit outside. Coach Johns applauding his waist pitch there. He had Johnson 0-2. Just missed that outside corner. So here's a 1-2 count. Here's the delivery. Just a bit outside. 2-2. Bases juiced. 7-6. Indians over the Dodgers, and the Indians trying to hold this lead. And there's a pitch. Big strikeout right there. Aiden Ewing able to get Josh Johnson. Strand 3 runners. So in that inning, 1 run, no hits, no errors, and 3 big men left on base. So after 2.5, it's the Indians 7 and the Dodgers 6, and we'll be back with the bottom of the 3rd inning right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Personal injury can come in many forms. No matter what your injury, the attorneys at Davis & Davis will personally meet with you to discuss your case, just like we have over the last 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're getting ready to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. We've got a scoring bonanza here. We've got the Indians leading 7-6 over the Dodgers. Leading off this inning for the Indians is going to be Gage Klingon. He'll be followed by Jack Johns and Barrett Schuba, he of the 3-run homer. in that second inning. And there's another shot. Gage Klingon, pop up the right field. Nice catch out there by Peyton Wilson. Beautiful grab, got under it and did a great job. So Klingon is retired on the fly out to right. Yep, Wilson with the beautiful catch out there. And here comes Jack Johns. Johns 1 for 1 here today. We got a hit in the first inning, and he walked in the second inning, and he scored 2 runs here today. Recessi on the mound for the Dodgers. He came in relief of Connor Hebda. Barrett Schuba on deck. Schuba hit a bomb out of here in the last inning for a 3-run homer. There's Johns with a little single, going to drop in front of Peyton Wilson. Johns thought about going to second, but nice play there by Wilson to track that ball down. So Jack Johns now 2 for 2 here tonight with his second single tonight. And that'll bring up Barrett Schuba. And Schuba, first pitch, might have been a little message pitch there for him after hitting that home run on the first batter that Recessi had seen. Barrett Schuba, 1 for 1 tonight. Home run and 3 RBIs. He walked his first time up. Ball down and away. Ball's going to get away from Sevi Vecchiola. No, I'm sorry, Connor Hebda back there. Made a little switch. Vecchiola now at short. Connor Hebda behind the dish for the Dodgers. Johns at third. Barrett Schuba. 3-0 count. On deck, Aiden Ewing. Here's the pitch to Barrett. Another rope into the gap in left center field. Schuba going to make the wide turn. He's going to get to second base easily. But on the play, Jack Johns scores. Barrett Schuba picks up his 4th RBI of the night on his second hit. He's having a whale of a baseball game right now. Schuba 2 for 2, 4 RBIs. That's going to bring up Aiden Ewing. Ewing is 1 for 1 tonight. Reached base his first time on a hit by a pitch. Single in the second inning. Schuba halfway down the line, tempting Hebda to throw. So here's Aiden Ewing coming up. Braden Myers on deck. Ball inside, and that's going to get Schuba to third. No problem. Hebda is going to have to eat that one. So another runner in scoring position for the Indians. Aiden Ewing, as we said, singled his last time up. Ball to the backstop. Schuba thought about it, dancing around a little bit. Nice job by the pitcher to cover home plate. So the Indians now with 6 hits on the evening. Here's the pitch to Ewing. Strike right down the heart. Tommy trying to come back. Trying to get the second out of the inning. Nice pitch. Good cut there by Ewing. Full count. 1 out. Braden Myers on deck. 8-6 ball game. We're in the bottom of the third. And here's the pitch. Down and away. Schuba thought about it, but backed off. But that's going to put Aiden Ewing on first. And more than likely on second here real soon. Braden Myers coming up. Myers 0 for 2 tonight. Zane Klingon on deck. There's a ball down and away. As we said, Ewing, he's going to make it to second easily. Here comes Braden Myers. Sessi trying to get out of this inning. There's a hit down to second base. Nice play up through the wickets into the gap. That's going to score 2 runs. Myers is going to be on second base. So 2 more runs for the Indians. Shuba scores easily. Aiden Ewing able to get home as well to tack on 2 more runs. We're going to give Myers a single. That'll make the score 10-6. There's a strike to Zane Klingen. Klingen tripled home 2 runs his last at bat. Myers, we're going to give him credit for 2 RBIs there as well. And there's a strike to Klingen. 0-2 count. Still only 1 out. Leadoff hitter retired on a nice play by Peyton Wilson in the outfield. There's another shot up the middle, and it's going to get past Vecchiola, and it's going to score another run on the single. So now Zane Klingen with the single right up the middle. He picks up another RBI. And all of a sudden, the Indians again having a huge inning. 4 runs across to make the score now 11-6. It's going to bring up Cole Radcliffe. Radcliffe singled in a run his last time up. Radcliffe 1 for 1 on the night. Jaden Guess on deck. Sessi rocks and deals. Fouled again. Cole Radcliffe, second baseman. Jaden Guest to be followed by Braden Grimm. This Indian team, they got some hitters. There's no doubt about that. Got called on a strike. Nice pitch there. So 2 down. Cole Radcliffe retired for the first time here tonight. And that's going to bring up Jaden Guess with 2 outs. Guess 0 for 2 on the night. There's a shot down to first. Jacob Kalich going to flip it over to Sessi covering. Beautiful play. Nice job by Kalich on the flip to Sessi. So that'll retire the side, but not before the Indians score 4 runs on 3 hits. There's no errors. 1 man left on base. So after 3 complete innings of play, it's the Indians 11 and the Dodgers 6. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We had a little power outage there, so we just want to recap some things for you. In the top of the 4th inning for the Dodgers, Connor Hebda led off with a stand-up triple. Sevi Vecchiola walked, and as he was rounding first base and going to second, the pitcher threw the ball into center field. Hebda and Vecchiola were both able to score on the air, so that brings up Tommy Recessi. There's nobody out. In the pitching change, Jack Johns coming in for Aiden Ewing. So the score now is 11-8. And as we mentioned, we're in the top of the 4th. Nobody out. Recessi up with Jacob Kalich on deck. So here comes Tommy. Here's a pitch from Johns, right down the middle of the plate. Johns in relief of Ewing. We can finish the numbers on Ewing. We'll do that in between innings. Here's the pitch from Johns. Fouled away. Long foul ball by Recessi. As we said, nobody out. Top of the 4th inning, 11-8. The Indians over the Dodgers. Recessi 0 for 2. Going to make that 0 for 3 here. Chased a high pitch from Johns. The lefty comes in. Records the first out. of the inning. That'll bring up Jacob Kalich. Kalich 0 for 2 here tonight. He was retired on a beautiful play earlier by Barrett Shuba. Short. Jack Johns got his spike caught in the mound there a little bit and continued with the pitch, and needless to say, it was down in the dirt. So here comes Jack, the lefty. Here's what the pitch hits Kalich. So here's a base runner for the Dodgers. The Dodgers still only one out. Kalich now at first. Johns now going to face Tankalevich. Tankalevich walked twice and scored twice for the Dodgers. He'll be followed by Caden Pegg. And there's a pitch fouled off by Tankalevich. Tankalevich walked in the second, walked in the third. As we said, scored both times. Thought about going after that high pitch. Johns thought about it. We also have a change, too. Barrett Shuba behind the dish for the Indians. He came in to give Braden Myers a little breather. Myers on first base now. Had some changes. I'm not exactly sure what they are. We'll try to catch him in between the inning. Here's Johns with the pitch high. We're trying to, let's see here. We'll try to figure this out. We've got Braden Grimm now at third base. Looks like Zach Klingon at short. Zane Klingon, I'm sorry. Second, can't really tell here. We'll figure it out here in a minute. And that is Braden Myers on first. Johns on the mound and Shuba behind the dish. And there's a walk by Johns. So Tankalevich walks for the third time in this game. That's going to bring up Caden Pegg. 3-1 lead for the Indians, 11-8. Top of the fourth inning. There's Jack Johns, the lefty. Deals. Ball gets away from Shuba. Ball's going to be thrown into left field. Kalich is going to have a chance to score. Tankalevich going to advance to third. So now all of a sudden, the lead is cut to 2. Kalich scores on the air. And Tankalevich will go to third. So now, still only one out in this inning. Jack Johns, Shuba coming out to talk to him a little bit, tell him it really wasn't his fault. So Johns looking to throw strikes. And here's the pitch. Blows it right past Caden Pegg. Nice pitch there by Johns. One out. Top of 4. 11-9. Indians over the Dodgers. And here's the pitch from Johns. Caden Pegg. Pegg 0 for 1 here tonight. He walked and scored a run in that second inning as well. When the Dodgers put up a big 5 on the scoreboard. They've scored 3 here in this inning. And there's another strikeout. So Johns comes in, records his second strikeout of the game. That's going to bring up Josh Reed. Reed walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1 on the night. Pitched down just a little bit. So the Dodgers held scoreless in the first. They left 2 men on base. Scored 5 runs in the second, 1 in the third. And they've scored 3 runs here so far in this fourth inning. There's a nice cut there by Josh Reed. Looking to drive in Tankalevich from third. Here's the pitch from Jack Johns. Down. Gets the strike call. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Josh Reed. He'll be followed by Elliott Knight. Here's Johns trying to strand Tankalevich at third. Ball down, good stop there, good block by Shuba. Nice job to get on his knees, keep that ball in front of him. Here's the pitch, right down the heart of the plate. Nice job. So Jack Johns comes in relief of Aiden Ewing and records 3 strikeouts. But in that inning, the Dodgers were able to score 3 runs on only 1 hit. There was 1 error, and there was 1 man left on base. So after 3.5 innings of play, it's the Indians 11 and the Dodgers 9. And we'll be right back after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We had another power failure here at the Beaner Field, and we missed the bottom half of the 4th inning. In that inning, Braden Grimm came up. He was retired on a ground ball of first baseman Jacob Kalich, who retired him 3 unassisted. Gage Klingon came, and he struck out, and Jack Johns popped out behind the third base bag on a nice catch by Sevi Vecchiola. So we had our first 1-2-3 inning in this game. So really, in the way of action, you didn't miss a whole lot. In the way of runs or anything, nothing really happened. But we're going to the top of the 5th inning now. The score's still 11-9. The Indians over the Dodgers. Coming up to bat for the Dodgers will be Elliott Knight, Peyton Wilson, and top of the order, Josh Johnson. Elliott Knight has walked twice here today, scored a run. Back on the mound for the Indians, Jack Johns, crafty little left-hander. Johns coming in for his 2nd inning of work. Came in relief in the 4th of Aiden Ewing. Able to pick up 3 quick strikeouts. Did give up a run in there with Kalich and Tankalevich, but as it turns out, still with a 2-run lead. So here's Elliott Knight. Johns deals. Down and away. Barrett Shuba behind the plate. Shuba will lead off the next inning for the Indians. He of the 3-run homer. Knocked it out of here straightaway center field right over the PNC Bank sign. There's a pitch from Johns right down the heart. Johns nods, gets the sign. Deals. Nice pitch, nice swing there by Elliott Knight. Knight able to foul that ball off, get a little piece of it. Peyton Wilson on deck. Wilson has walked twice tonight, but actually has 2 RBIs, walked with the bases loaded both times. So here's Elliott Knight. There's the pitch from Johns, nice pitch. Johns picks up his 4th strikeout in just over an inning and a third of work. And that's going to bring up Peyton Wilson. As we said, Wilson has walked twice, but has 2 RBIs to his credit. And there's a strike from Johns. Johns suddenly finding the groove and throwing strikes. Working at a pretty good pace. Nods on the sign. Here's the pitch. Gets Peyton to chase high. Josh Johnson on deck. Top of the order for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball down the first base line. Peyton Wilson Wilson, 2 walks, has scored a run, and 2 RBIs for the Dodgers. Here's Jack Johns getting back to the mound. And here's the pitch. Gets Peyton swinging. So Jack Johns comes in, picks up his 5th strikeout. That's going to bring up the top of the order Josh Johnson. Johnson 0 for 1 today. He's walked twice and scored a run. And he's got an RBI as well. Josh just a little bit ahead. So Jack Johns to Josh Johnson. Connor Hebda on deck for the Dodgers. We're in the top of the 5th. It's 11-9. Indians over the Dodgers. There's a foul there by Johnson. Fought off that inside pitch nicely. And all of a sudden, Jack Johns ahead in the count again. He's found the groove here in this inning. Trying to record the first 1-2-3 inning against the Dodgers this night. Looks like he's throwing a little change-up, screwball type thing. Ball's down and away. Good waste pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johns to Johnson. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit high, outside. 2-2. 2 down. Nobody on for the Dodgers. As we said, Jack Johns trying to record the first 1-2-3 inning against the Dodgers here tonight. And he does. Jack Johns makes quick work of the Dodgers there, striking out the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After 4.5, it's the Indians 11 and the Dodgers 9. And we'll be right back after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're entering the top of the 5th inning. I'm sorry, the bottom of the 5th inning. Score now 11-9. The Indians over the Dodgers, and the pitching change for the Dodgers. It's going to be Sevi Vecchiola coming in. He'll come in to replace Tommy Recessi. Behind the plate, still Connor Hebda for the Dodgers. Recessi will move to short and take the spot where Vecchiola was for the last few innings. Infield still the same for the Dodgers. Caden Pegg at third. Second base, Josh Johnson. First baseman, Kalich, and now Recessi at short rather than Vecchiola. So first pitch to Barrett Shuba. Shuba coming into this inning, he's 2 for 2. Walked his first time up. Hit a blast out of this park right over the PNC sign. Straightaway center field for a 3-run homer in the second inning. And hit a shot into the left center field gap for a single in the third. This will be his 4th at bat. He's got 2 hits, 4 RBIs here tonight for the Indians. On deck will be Aiden Ewing. Vecchiola 3-1 now. Shuba caught the last couple innings for the Indians. Did a nice job behind the plate. So here's the pitch. High. So Barrett is going to walk for the second time here tonight. Leadoff walk, and that's going to bring up Aiden Ewing. Ewing tonight, 1 for 1. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. Singled in the second and walked in the third. And there's a strike. Nice pitch there by Vecchiola. Vecchiola making sure that Schuba doesn't have much of a lead there at first base. There's the pitch. Sevy. Right down the heart. Aiden Ewing. As we said, 1 for 1, but he's scored twice here tonight for the Indians. Ball just a bit outside. Beautiful night here at the Beaner Field at the Hutchinson Sports Complex. Here's the pitch from Sevy. Caught the outside corner. Great pitch there by Sevy. Gets Aiden Ewing, retiring him for the first time tonight. That's going to bring up Braden Myers. Myers had a 2-run single his last time up and scored a run. He's 1 for 3 here tonight. Vecchiola splits the heart of the plate. Barrett Schuba at first. 1 out. The Indians up by 2, 11-9. Nice pitch by Vecchiola. Schuba's going to make it to second easily. Nice job. Picked the perfect pitch to run on. A little high and inside. Here's a pitch to Braden. Fouls that ball off just a little bit late. Sevy looking to get out of here and get his Dodgers their last at bat. Try to pull out a big victory here. Looked like a curveball. A little bit outside. Hebda couldn't handle it, so Schuba, with his speed, easily makes it to third. Braden Myers. There's a pitch inside. Myers, as we said, singled home 2 runs the last time up. Here's Sevy. A little up and in. We've got a full count now. 1 out. Barrett Schuba at third. Sevy looking to record the second out of the inning. And he's going to walk Myers. So Myers, he's on base for the second time this game. And that's going to bring up Zane Klingon. Klingon, he's 2 for 2. There's a foul ball. Klingon walked the first time up, hit a 2-run triple his second time up, and singled in another run in the third inning. Coming up now for his 4th at bat. Cole Radcliffe on deck. Tried to check the swing. They're gonna appeal it, and they're gonna say he did not swing. So Klingon on the pitch. Braden Myers able to get into scoring position again. Here's Sevy's pitch. Right down the heart. So Klingon now 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners in scoring position. Strike 3. Beautiful pitch by Sevy. Vecchiola records his second strikeout of the night, second strikeout of the inning. And that's going to bring up Cole Radcliffe. Radcliffe 1 for 2 tonight. Had an RBI single. Walked. And here comes Schuba. He's going to try to score, and he scores easily standing up. So Barrett Schuba, good piece of base running there. Saw that ball get away from Connor Hebda and just darted towards the plate, and with his speed, made it easily. So tacks on an insurance run here for the Indians. 12-9. We're in the bottom of the 5th. And on the pitch, Myers advanced to third. So 2 down. Cole Radcliffe at bat. Here's the pitch from Sevy. Fouled off and actually knocked the throat protector off of the mask for the home plate umpire. And he says he's okay. Good thing that throat protector was there. Here comes Sevy's pitch. Strike 3, so Vecchiola strikes out the side, but not before the Indians pick up an insurance run. So 1 run on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So after 5 complete, It's the Indians 12 and the Indians 12 and the Dodgers 9. And we'll be right back for the top of the 6th inning right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
If you've been injured on the job, you'll want a local attorney you can trust. The attorneys at Davis & Davis live and work right here, representing injured workers for over 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the top of the 6th inning. The Dodgers down to their last at bat. They trail the Indians 12-9. Jack Johns on the mound for the Indians. Connor Hebda, Sevi Vecchiola, and Tommy Recessi due up to 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Dodgers here in this top of the 6th inning. Johns looking to replicate what he did in that 5th inning, strike out 3 guys in a 1-2-3 inning for the Indians. But he's going to have a pretty tall task here. Is Connor Hebda. Hebda is 2 for 3 here tonight. Hebda grounded out to first base his first time up and received an RBI on that. Singled into second off of Ewing on his first bat. And then had a resounding triple his last time up. There's a beautiful play by Jack Johns. That was a shot back to him, and he fielded his position well. So Jack Johns gets his 4th consecutive batter. Beautiful play, and now that's going to bring up Sevi Vecchiola. Vecchiola is 1 for 1 tonight. He's walked twice and singled, driving in 2 runs in the 2nd inning for the Dodgers. Here's a pitch from Johns. Up and away. 1 down, 12-9. The Indians looking to hold on. Johns sets, delivers. Nice pitch. Sevi coming in. He was a starting catcher for the night and pitched the last inning for the Dodgers. It's a 1-1 count. Ball down. Shuba doing a nice job behind the plate for the Indians. Shuba's had a big game. As we said, 2 for 2, 4 RBIs, including that 3-run homer. Here's John's delivery. There's a shot. Vecchiola to left field. Beautiful play out there. Going to hold him to a single. Maybe try to get him a second. Nope, can't do it. Nice play out there. I want to say that was Braden Grimm out there. I tell you what, he made a super play on that ball. That ball was smoked out there. Vecchiola hit it on a rope. 1 hop, able to get it back in. Nice play and good hustle by Vecchiola to round that into a double. So Vecchiola now with his 2nd hit of the night. That's going to bring up Tommy Recessi. Tommy just a little bit ahead of that pitch. 1 down. Vecchiola at second. 3-run lead for the Indians, 12-9 over the Dodgers. That's the first hit surrendered by Johns in this relief appearance. There's a pitch just a little bit high. Johns has 6 strikeouts in 2+ innings of work. Looking to get out of this inning. Seal the victory for the Indians. Here's the pitch. There's a shot to center field. Nice play out there, Zane Klingon. He's going to try to throw Vecchiola out at third, and it's going to get away, and Vecchiola's going to score.
That's all right.
But that run only cuts the lead to 2. So Vecchiola with the run scored. Nice play out there by Zane Klingon to retire Recessi. So the Dodgers down to their last out. That'll bring up Jacob Kalich. Kalich 0 for 2 tonight, but did score a run last at bat. He was hit by a pitch and able to steal on the overthrow into center field. Here's Johns. Just a little bit high. So 2 down. 1 run across here. Score now 12-10. The Indians trying to hold on to this 2-run lead. Here's the pitch to Jacob. Down just a little bit on deck is Braden Tankalevich. Here's Kalich trying to keep the hopes alive for the Dodgers. Strike at the knees. Count now 2-2 to Jacob Kalich. Here's Johns getting the sign. Filling in the glove. We might see an off-speed pitch. And we do, a little curveball. It's going to be fouled out, but it's straight behind. No play for the catcher to make. Shuba looked at it, but was well over the screen. So Johns, Kalich able to get that curveball. Will he see it again? I think Johns might be going with the fastball here, and he does, up high. So full count. Johns trying to pick up the 3rd and final out of this 6th inning. Seal the game for the Indians. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's high. So Jacob Kalich walks. So the Dodgers still have life. That's going to bring up Braden Tankalevich. Tankalevich has walked all 3 times at bat tonight. He scored twice. Here's the first pitch to Tankalevich. High. Johns. Looking like he might have a little sore armor. We'll see what happens. He's ready to go, though. He sucked it up there. He's right. Nice pitch right down the heart of the plate. 1-1 count now to Tankalevich. Kalich at first. 12-10, 2 outs, top 6. Just a little bit high. Caden Pegg on deck. Ooh, close play. Barrett Shuba shot that ball down to first. Myers almost tagged out Kalich, getting back to first after leading off. There's a pitch to Tankalevich. He swings at a high one. Actually probably helped out Johns there a little bit. So here's Jack Johns. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-run lead for the Indians. Jacob Kalich on first. Here's the pitch to Tankalevich. There's a base hit into right field. Kalich is going to try to go to third, and he's going to make it easily. So now all of a sudden, runners at first and third. Tankalevich with a base hit. His first hit of the night. And he'll be at first. And that's going to bring up Caden Pegg. Pegg 0 for 2 tonight. Runners at first and third. Here's John's delivery to Pegg. Strike. Shuba not going to throw it down. Can't take the chance and throwing it into the outfield and giving up a run. So Tankalevich makes it easily to second base. 0-1 pitch to John. I'm sorry, to Pegg. And Pegg hits a rocket. Is that gone? No, it's at the base of the fence. Clinging to get it in. Gets it to third, but not before Caden Pegg comes up big with a 2-run double and ties this game up. Caden Pegg with his first hit of the night, and it happens to be a huge hit. 2-run double to tie this game up. That's going to bring up Josh Reed with 2 outs. And Pegg in scoring position. Here's the pitch from Johns, just a little bit outside. Johns looks like he's laboring a little bit. Coach is going to go out to see him, make sure he's okay. We've got 2 down. Caden Pegg just missed hitting a home run. Hit that ball pretty deep into left center field. Big 2-run double. Coach Johns going out to settle his son down a little bit, telling him he only needs 1 out to get out of this. And then they're going to get their last at bat. 12-12 game. And there's a strike. Johns to Josh Reed. Here's the pitch to Josh. Josh swing and a miss. As we said, Josh 0 for 2 tonight. Walked in the third. Caden Pegg at second after a ringing double. There's a pitch, nice stop there by Shuba. Pretty nice looking catcher back there. Does a nice job blocking the ball, getting to his knees to keep the ball in front of him. There's a signal. Here's a pitch from Johns. Down and in. Shuba going to throw it. Going to get him? No, safe. Pegg slid under the tag. Nice try there. Actually thought he might have had him, but beautiful slide by Caden Pegg. Able to slide under the tag. So right now, Josh Reed has a chance to drive in the lead run. Ball 4. So Jack Johns walks Reed. And that's going to bring up Elliott Knight. Elliott 0 for 1 tonight. And there's a strike. Reed going to put himself in scoring position as well. So men on second and third. 2 down. There's a pitch just inside to Elliott Knight. Peyton Wilson on deck. Jack Johns trying to get out of this inning. There's a nice pitch. Pegg thought about it. Shuba almost tried to bait him to try to come. But as we said, Shuba, he's got a ton of speed. Not so sure Pegg even had a chance to make it there. So Jack Johns looking for his third strike so his Indians can come in and get an at-bat and chance to win this game. There's a shot. Nice catch. Beautiful catch. Klingon. Zane Klingon with a fantastic catch out there. Beautiful job to basically save this game for the Indians. Knight hit that ball on a rope. Sliding catch there by Klingon. So in that inning, we had 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. So we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning, all tied up at 12 here on the South Union Township Sports Network, and we'll be back for the final inning right after these messages.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We've got a good one. We've got a good one here. It's the Indians and Dodgers tied up at 12. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Batting right now is Jaden Guess. He'll be followed by Braden Grimm and Gage Klingon. Sevi Vecchiola on the mound for his 2nd inning of work. Guess 0 for 3 here tonight. And looking to start the rally here for the Indians. Ball just a bit outside. 12-12. The Dodgers able to put 3 up on the board in the top of the 6th inning to tie this game up. Vecchiola, 3-1 to Guess. Braden Grimm to follow. There's a fouled off. Can't say enough about that catch out there by Zane Klingon. That was a game saver for the Indians. That ball would have went to the fence, easily scored 2 runs, and possibly 3 depending on the speed. There's another foul ball. Umpire needs some baseballs. So now 3-2 count. And there's a walk. So Sevi Vecchiola walks the leadoff man in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Jaden Guess on board for the first time here tonight. It's going to bring up Braden Grimm. Grimm, first pitch outside. Grimm to be followed by Gage Klingen. 1 for 3 here tonight. Pitch just on the inside corner. Just missed the inside corner, I should say. It was ball 2. So here's Braden Grimm, 0 for 3. But looking to keep things going. 3-0 count now, Sevi Vecchiola. Looking to come back here on Grimm. There's a pitch for a strike. 3-1 count. Nobody out. Jaden Guess on first base, for the Indians. We got a tie game. Strike 2. Sevi looking to come back here on Grimm. And here's the pitch. Pure heat. Beautiful pitch there by Sevi. Picks up his 4th strikeout. And that's going to bring up Gage Klingen. Klingen, as we said, singled in his first at bat. Flew out to right field and struck out. Takes a pretty good hack right there. On deck will be Jack Johns, top of the order. 1 out, Jaden Guess first. And here's Sevi's pitch to Gage Klingen. Strike. 0-2 count. Gage didn't agree with that, but he's getting ready for the next pitch. Nice cut there. Vecchiola just reared back and brought the heat. So now all of a sudden, after the leadoff walk, there's 2 outs. But Jack Johns coming to bat, top of the order. And he takes a strike. Johns, 2 for 3 here tonight. He has 2 singles. Singled in the first, singled in the third, walked in the second, and flew out to the shortstop. Vecchiola behind the third base bag in his last at bat. So now quickly out to an 0-2 count. Vecchiola looking to end this game. And he does. So the inning goes. No runs. No hits. No errors. 1 man left on base. We've completed 6 innings of play. It's the Dodgers and the Indians knotted up at 12. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebulon Mahalev and White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebulon Mahalev and White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebulon Mahalev and White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're into extra innings here in the first game of a doubleheader here tonight. We're tied at 12, the Indians and the Dodgers. Jack Johns still on the mound. Coming to bat in this top of the 7th inning for the Dodgers will be Peyton Wilson. He'll be followed by the top of the order, Josh Johnson and Connor Ebda. And here's Johns in his. He came in relief of Ewing in the 4th inning. And there's a pitch, dribbled down the first baseline, just foul. Peyton Wilson, 0 for 1 tonight. But as we said, 2 walks with the bases loaded, so he's credited with 2 RBIs. A nice good hack there by Peyton. Jack Wilson. Jack Wilson. Former Pirate Jack Wilson. Jack Johns. Mixing him and Peyton Wilson up. Sorry about that. There's Peyton. Nice cut. He's going to get down on strikes. So top of the 7th inning. 1 out. That's going to bring up Josh Johnson. Johnson 0 for 2. Squaring around to bunt. Faking the bunt. Johns wasn't real sure what to do there. Kind of little hesitated jumper there. They're going to move up Braden Grimm, third base. But Johnson swinging away. Count now 1-1. Jack Johns with 7 strikeouts in his relief appearance. There's a ball dribbled to foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johns, as we said, retired the Dodgers in the 1-2-3 fashion in the 5th inning. Gave up the 3 runs in the top of the 6th that tied this game up. Johnson staying alive, fouling that pitch off. 1 down. Connor Hebda on deck. Here's the pitch from Johns. Again, Johnson fouls it off. Really good at bat here for Johnson. Here's John shaking off the signs. Going to go to the off-speed pitch. Here it comes. And he gets Johnson to strike out. So Jack Johns gets Josh Johnson for the strikeout. That's going to bring Connor Hebda up. Hebda 2 for 4 here tonight. Nice cut there by Connor. Fouled it off, hit the blue. Umpire's fine. Hebda was retired 3 unassisted in the 1st inning. Hit a single in the 2nd. Hit a triple to lead off the 4th inning and grounded back sharply to Johns in his final at bat in the top of the 6th. Here he is now with 2 outs, top of the 7th inning in a tie ball game. Pitch down and away. 1-1. Johns agreeing with the signal there. Looked like a little curveball. Hebda able to foul that one off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. We've got extra baseball here tonight. The Indians and the Dodgers tied at 12. Here's Johns looking at an off-speed pitch. And we do, and it's pulled into left field. Ball's going to get to the fence. No, nice play out there. But Hebda's going to be able to make it to second easily. So Connor Hebda with a 2-out double. That's his 3rd hit of the night. That's going to bring up Sevi Vecchiola. Vecchiola 2 for 2 here tonight. Singled in 2 runs. And had a single in that 6th inning to have the first base runner for the Dodgers. So here's Johns coming to work. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Connor Hebda at second base. The lead run for the Dodgers. Johns trying to strand him there. Here's the pitch from the lefty. Vecchiola drives it deep. That ball's gone. Far out of here to right field, right center field. Over the ace quick lube. And Jack Johns looking for a baseball, but Sevi Vecchiola with a shot. That's the 2nd home run of the game. First for Vecchiola. We saw Barrett Shuba hit one early on for the Indians, but that was a blast to right center field. So Sevi Vecchiola puts the Dodgers up by 2. Sevi now 3 for 3 on the night with 4 RBIs, and that's going to bring up Tommy Recessi. And there's the pitch back to Johns. Johns able to make the play. Throws it to first, but the damage was done. So in that top of the 7th inning, we have 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, nobody left on base. So after 6.5, it's the Dodgers 14 and the Indians 12, and we'll be back with the Indians' final chance here in the bottom of the 7th right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Drs. Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the Beaner Field at the Hutchinson Sports Complex. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Dodgers lead the Indians 14-12. Coming up for the Indians in the bottom of the 7th will be Barrett Schuba, Aiden Ewing, and Braden Myers. Schuba, 2 for 2 here tonight. Hit a 3-run homer to straightaway center field in the 2nd inning and singled in the 3rd. Walked his last time up. But the Indians now trailing 14-12. Sevi Vecchiola in for his 3rd inning of work and helped his own cause in the top of the 7th with a 2-run shot to right center field over the Ace Quick Lube sign to put his Dodgers up by 2. Now he's trying to earn the win on the mound. Here's the pitch to Schuba. Right down the heart. Sevi now with a full count to Barrett Schuba. Aiden Ewing on deck. He'll be followed by Braden Myers. And there's a pitch. Good cut. Schuba goes down on strikes. That's the 7th strikeout for Vecchiola in his relief appearance as well in his three innings of work. There's another strike to Aiden Ewing. Ewing 1 for 1 here tonight. 1 for 2. Hit by a pitch, singled, walked, and then struck out in his last at bat. Vecchiola working quick. Just missed the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Aiden Ewing. And there's the pitch. Ewing hits it straight away center field. It's going to get over the center fielder's head. So Ewing is going to make it to second. Is he going to try for third? He is. And he's going to make it easily. So all of a sudden, 1-out double by Aiden Ewing. And that's going to bring up Braden Myers. Myers coming in. He had singled in 2 runs in the 3rd inning with the single. There's a pitch just outside. 14-12. Indians down 2. Ewing at 3rd. Only 1 out. Can we have some fireworks from Myers? Zane Klingon on deck. Klingon, got to give him credit. That catch that he made in the top of the 6th inning forced this game into extras. Sliding catch into left center field. Saved 2 runs for the Indians. 3-0 count now. Vecchiola to Myers. If he would walk, he'd be the tying run. And he does. So Myers walks for the 2nd time in a row. And that's going to bring up Zane Klingon, but not before Coach Matt Kalich goes out. Tries to settle Sevi down a little bit. Sevi might be a little geared up after that shot he hit in the top of the 7th. And I can't blame him. He hit that ball a long way to put his Dodger team up by 2. Now he's going to face Zane Klingon. Cole Radcliffe on deck. Here's a pitch from Sevi. Right down the heart. Myers going to take off and make it to second easily. So 2 men in scoring position. Tying run at second. Here comes the pitch. Klingon. Count now 1-1. 1 out. Bottom 7. 14-12. Dodgers over the Indians. There's a pitch caught the outside corner. Sevy now ahead of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Zane Klingon. Klingon 2 for 3 tonight. Going to get called for the strike, so now there's 2 outs. Indians down to their last hope. Cole Radcliffe. Radcliffe 1 for 3 tonight. He has a run-scoring single. 2 men on, 2 out. Sevy Vecchiola looking to nail down the win for the Dodgers. They're up 14-12, but runners at second and third for the Indians. 2 down, and Cole Radcliffe at the plate, and there's a dribbler down the right field line. Nope, foul ball. Nice play there by Coach Johns. Scooped that up like he knew what he was doing.
Come on, Cole. A little sooner, big guy. You got it.
Here's the pitch to Radcliffe. Down. Ewing thought about it. But you can't take that chance and make the last out, especially with 2 guys on base. Down 2 runs. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Sevy getting the signal, dealing. Ball just a bit high. 3-1 now. First base is open. Jaden Guess on deck. Here's a pitch from Sevy. Tried to overthrow there and walked Radcliffe. So Radcliffe moseys on down to first. So now all of a sudden, 2 outs, bases loaded. Sevy Vecchiola facing Jaden Guess. Pitches away, and here comes the runner. He's going to score easily. Cuts the lead down to 1. So Aiden Ewing scoring on the pass ball, and the score now 14-13. And the tying run 60 feet away.
All right, good cut.
Jaden Guess fouls that pitch off. 1-1. Jaden Guess looking to tie this game up, possibly win it for the Indians. Runners on second and third, 2 down. 14-13. Dodgers with a 1-run lead. There's a shot. Is it going to fall in? And it does. This game's tied. And here comes Cole Radcliffe around, and he's going to score the winning run. Beautiful hit there by Jaden Guess. An RBI. 2-run single to give the Indians the win. 15-14. So in the bottom of the 7th inning, the Indians come back and score 3 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. So your final score here, the Indians 15, the Dodgers 14 on the game-winning hit by Jaden Guess. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and his staff. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and this has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.